Well, it's great to be with you. A special live edition of Friedman Adventures, and we're going to go up to Ventura, California, where Ventura Sport Fishing is located, and more specifically, where the Island Spirit is. And my dear friend, Captain Daniel Hadawi. Daniel, good to see you. How are you, my friend?
Good to see you too, Phil. Doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, man, because we're going fishing with you on Friday. In fact, we have three
Absolutely.
things at least to talk about as well as take
Mhm.
questions. And I'm just going to name them up front so everybody out there can hear what we're going to be covering. And then you can tell me, man, we got more to talk about. We've got orcas to
Yep.
talk about. We've got great fishing for kids yesterday. And then we have our upcoming trip on Friday, which looks really good. I don't want to jinx it, man, but have you looked at the weather for that trip?
Yeah, it looks really nice. I'm
Flat
super happy
calm,
about
man.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too, because
Yeah.
that'll allow us to go and fish. Let's start with the orcas, for God's sakes. What a show. I heard you up in the wheelhouse looking at those things. It's really, really remarkable when you get to ride up
Yeah.
next to a pot of orcas.
Yeah, absolutely. I wish I got better footage or more footage, but I was just trying to, keep track of those things and let our people see them. I'm sure a lot of the guys on the boat got some pretty cool videos, but yeah, I actually got a call about 15, 20 minutes before from another boat on Channel 16. I had it kind of quiet, but I heard Island Spirit kind of faintly, and I responded, and another boat, a local boat out of Ventura called the Vanguard. They were on a dive trip or something, and they had encountered those orcas, and they saw us kind of, on our way home, and just let me know to keep my eyes out, and that we might come by this pot of orcas. So after that call, I started, looking for them, paying attention, and you know, thought thought I saw something, so we kind of headed that way, and yeah, we actually had those orcas right around our bow for like 3 minutes. It was pretty
Oh,
cool.
wow. How
Yeah.
many times have you seen orcas in your career?
Working like as a captain driving a boat, this is my first time. I saw him once before when I was a deckhand in San Diego, and once when I was a kid just fishing, I saw some. But the first time I've ever seen him up here at the Channel Islands.
So, a pretty
Yeah,
rare occurrence and a definite treat. I heard the kids down on deck, man, they
yeah,
sounded ecstatic about it.
yeah. There was a couple of the little baby orcas, and the kids are really fascinated with those. So, yeah, little bonus show.
Yeah, awesome. All right, how about the fishing? How was it for the kids? Sounds like 330 rockfish for 33 people. Doesn't sound like it can get much better than that.
Yeah, it was pretty good. 330 rockfish, couple link cod. Yeah, it was pretty easy day of fishing. Everybody went home with their limits of cod, and it was a fun trip.
I'm loving this wintertime weather so far. We've had an occasional little blow up with the wind, but overall,
Yeah.
it's been very, very nice. And as we look ahead to our Friday trip,
Uh-oh, we lost Phil. But yeah, like Phil was
hey,
saying, the weather's been really. Oh, you're back. You're back.
yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think you were saying the weather's been really good this winter. It's true. I'm knocking on wood, but I think we haven't lost any trips. Maybe just one because of the weather. This whole like winter season, which is pretty rare.
Yeah,
Usually we lose like half of our trips or something because of the wintertime breeze. But we've had really beautiful weather up to this point, and looking ahead in the forecast, looks like we have more of this super nice flat calm weather for the rest of the season.
yeah, for sure. Let's
Yeah.
talk about Friday's trip because there's still an opportunity for people to join us. Tell us about departure time, cost, what the plan is, what kind of tackle. Let's just run through it all.
Yeah. So we are doing the deep water rockfish special. Friedman Adventures sponsor, of course. We're gonna leave a little bit earlier than normal. We're gonna take off at 6 a.m. Just give us a little more time a little more travel time. We can take you guys out to some nice rock fishing spots. But you're gonna want some 16 to 24 ounce sinkers. Then 3.0 or 4.0 circle hooks will be just fine. And then you want to use like minimum probably 40-pound test. A lot of guys that like to use lighter stuff like 20, 30, 25, whatever. If you get two big rockfish and we're pulling them over the rails, your rigs break off a lot of the time. So really recommend using 40-pound minimum for your top shot. Uh, but yeah, just bring a couple 16s or 24-ounce sinkers and you should be set.
How deep are we going to be fishing? Like, what's the range going to be?
Yeah, anything from like 360 to like 520. Nothing too crazy. So You should be totally fine with a 16-ounce sinker. And looking at the weather, it doesn't look like we have a ton of breeze or anything. You can't predict the current, but should be fine with a 16-ounce.
All right, perfect. Cool. Granddaddy's joining us. That is Abe. He said he was going to take over if I couldn't come back, and let me tell you, it would be a much better show with Abe in charge. He's awesome, man. So weather is looking absolutely phenomenal, and sometimes that can
Yeah,
prohibit you from going outside and fishing the long areas. It doesn't look like, at least at this point, that's going to be an issue.
yeah, absolutely. It looks beautiful all over for Friday, so I think we're gonna be able to go wherever we want.
Do you have any destination in mind, or are you playing that by ear?
Yeah, I'd like to take you guys out to that hidden reef that we went to earlier in the season. I think that'd be fun. So weather looks good for it as of now.
Oh my God, that
Yeah.
that place was so phenomenal. I don't have to tell you, man. You were the one. You had that 13.5 pound boccaccio at
Yeah.
salmon grouper, and you were holding that thing up. And oh my God, I couldn't believe it went right down to your feet almost. The tail of that thing.
Yeah. No, I was standing there when it came up. It came up like belly up, so we were catching a few cow cod. I volunteered as a descender guy, so I was constantly just descending cow cod, and I saw a thing come up, and I was thinking, another one, and then it flipped over and it was brown. Salmon grouper, not a cow cod, so that was pretty cool.
Hey, I can hear you, but I can't see you.
I'm sorry, I got a phone call. I declined it. It froze me for a second.
Yeah, no problem. We can
Uh,
still hear you, so we can kind of continue that way. So, Daniel, 6 a.m. departure. What time do we return?
we'll be back sometime between like 4 and 6 o'clock. We'll see.
Okay. And
Yeah.
more importantly, where the heck can I watch the Notre Dame football game that night?
Plenty of places in the harbor. I'm sure we'll have it on. So, recommend the Boatyard Pub.
All right. That's what I wanted to hear, man. I
Yeah.
want a recommendation from you. All right. So, anything else, man? I mean, it's just going along really well. And you also are going to be fishing until the end of the year. There's going to be more kids' free fishing trips on Sundays. You still have that all going on, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. I believe this Sunday might be our last one though. Or what's the date today?
16th, I think. Yeah, December 16th.
Six 16th. Yeah, we have one or two more, but plenty of room on those still. If you guys want to join us, you can book on the website at venturasportfishing.com or 805-676-3474. That's the landing's phone number. They're open from about 9 a.m. to like 7 or 8 o'clock at night.
All right, Daniel, anything else?
It's about all, Phil. Can't
Man,
wait for
what
Friday.
I can't wait either. It's going to be a big party. There's a lot of great people coming, and I'm looking
Absolutely.
forward to seeing you as always, my friend.
Absolutely. We still have plenty more room. So if you guys would like to join again, you can call the landing or venturasportfishing.com.
Yeah, hey, do that, everybody. I think it would be great. Dan Smith is joining us, and he says, hello, Phil, Captain Daniel, and the Freeman Adventurers family. Cool granddaddy
Hmm.
says, can't wait, fellows. So I think Abe is coming with us. You'll get that show in person. Robert Graber, I thought you were going to be able to run off, Daniel, but you're not going anywhere quite yet. Robert Graber
It's
up
all
there
good.
in the 805. He loves our 805 coverage. He says, good morning, Phil and Captain Daniel and the Freeman
Good morning,
Adventures
guys.
family. Happy Monday, Orcas. Woohoo! Hey, I haven't had any sleep either myself, Daniel. I
Yeah.
was out lobster hoop netting all night
Oh,
last
yeah.
night.
You guys went with Doug, I heard.
Yeah, it was fun, man. We had a really, really good time, and it was really good hooping. So it was
There you
a
go.
it was a crazy good time, and I'm looking for forward to another one of those days on Friday with you.
Absolutely. We can't wait. So just a few more days, plenty of spots still. You guys can join us by visiting our website or calling the landing. They're open right now until about 7 or 8 p.m. this evening. So hope to hear from you guys, and we'll see you real soon.
Daniel, take care, my friend. See you Friday.
Take care, Phil. Have a good one,
All right,
guys.
bye bye.